Hey Aries, welcome to your reading for November 2021. My name is Shay. We're going to go ahead and hop right into your cards. Let's see what's going on this month. What does the zodiac sign Aries need to know about November 2021? What does Aries need to know about November 2021? Wow. What will they experience? 3 of water, 8 of earth. Ooh, I think this might be in reverse. 7 of air, but we're going to see what's going on there. 3 more cards. Oshala. What does Aries need to know about November 2021? Okay, you came out in your own reading. The fire element. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. November 2021. The enslaved prisoner. 2 more just for clarity. What will Aries experience in November 2021? 2 of water. Thank you. And the 4 of fire. Yes. Okay. So very, very clear message. There's something that you're working on, that you're working diligently on, that you're trying to create. If you haven't started, you should. But also keep in mind that this is going to be a slow and steady runs the race. There's success that has been predicted for you, Aries, for a little while now. It's in whatever you're doing, and it doesn't have to be in a big situation. For some of you, it's entrepreneurship. For some of you, it's work. For some of you, it's having successful or healthier relationships. Like, you're going to start seeing that success, but it's a very slow and steady runs the race. So kind of keep your head in that game. Keep your head down and work. So you're working. So whatever you're steadily working on, it's for your future, and it's going to make beautiful things happen in your life. You may even have improved relationships with other people, and this could be like an introduction to someone new. It could be that you're being more social. It could be that you could be more concerned with your social dealings in the month of November. And for some of you, it's balance. You know what I mean? And just in learning how to balance things emotionally. So, you may have work, your love life, your family, and then you may have something else going on, and you're just trying to keep the wheels turning, but you're doing a good job at it. So whatever you may have been struggling to get these last few months, you're seeing a breath of fresh air. Very much so covered. Okay, very in tune. Maybe even taking on teaching positions. There is a masculine energy here, so there could be an important male in your life, like a father figure, uncle, something of that nature, that you're connecting with, and that's keeping you afloat in some way. But it doesn't have to be. Just a lot of strength and courage and willingness to move forward, and honestly a lot of discipline. That's really the word that I'm looking for. Discipline. That's what it's all about for you in November. Okay, and that's gonna see. I feel like it's gonna suck a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's gonna suck a little bit in a sense where, because you're not the patient type, that's gonna be getting on your nerves. But otherwise, you're gonna feel so fulfilled because you're going after your passion. For some of you, very specifically, you do need to get a little more clarity on your situation. I don't even want to say that you're not clear. I just think that you are avoiding some very, very important details. So if you do feel like things have slowed up or they're not going as planned, it's really because you don't have the full picture of what you're doing. So it's almost like the universe can't work with you because it doesn't know what you're doing. So it's just like, okay, you know what you're doing, but we're confused because, like, what's the steps? Just like with manifesting, if you're going to manifest, you have to do the work. But past doing the work has to be sequential. It has to make sense. And I feel like you're working, but you're either too impatient to see the outcome, or getting frustrated during the during the work, or you're like sporadic with it. Like you just need more of a plan, babe. Just to sum that up. Now, there is some sort of thing that you are holding yourself up to. There's a relationship, very, very specifically, that you are holding yourself up to. Now, this relationship may feel like an obligation. This relationship, it could be a work relationship. It could be a romantic relationship, a friendship. It's just something that you feel like you have to do. And they may even be telling you that you have to do it, or they may be giving out an energy that you're supposed to show up a certain way. But I'm going to tell you this right now. And not even that you should disregard it, because this is up to you guys. If this is a breakup, or if this is something that's really keeping you like stagnant and like stressing you out and causing you anxiety, like you know what's best for you. But I really do feel like you can't make yourself uncomfortable for other people's uncomfortability. Okay? So if you know that whatever they're asking you to do is outside of you, and it doesn't make you I feel like relationships are give and take. And if you feel like you're just giving consistently and constantly and you're not getting anything, You know what I mean? Like I never promote being dramatic. I always promote being self-aware and being like aware of where you may be going wrong. But if you know that you're aware and you've tried to adjust the situation, you may be attaching yourself to something that just is stressing you out, quite frankly. Okay, especially if it's in a family situation. For some of you, there could be some pressure coming from a family member, or like feeling like, you know, you need to do this, you should do this. And it's like, okay, yeah, but also this thing makes me uncomfortable. So that may cause some friction in a relationship this month, and cause you to kind of fall out with somebody, or someone gets to gossiping. Like, I'm really picturing a person who is at a family function or at a work function. They're somewhere with a plethora of people. Something happens because you may not be in agreement with something, and then there's someone specific that may like kind of put all the energy on you, and then you may just feel like kind of oppressed from that moment on. Like, they may make fun of you, or they may be like, you know, you're doing this wrong, so now everybody's looking at you crazy because you're not doing the thing. But that could be only for a few of you. But some things are falling away, and that's okay, especially if they're not progressing you forward. I almost feel the need to say you don't need to be worried about it, okay? Yep, gratuity. You don't need to be worried about it. But let's see. So what do Aries experience in their love and relationships? What will my Aries experience in a love and relationship in November 2021? What do they need to know? Ooh, okay. Cool with whatever. Blowing bubbles. Clarifying this situation for Aries. What do they need to know in their love and relationships in November 2021? What will my Aries experience? Clarifying the situation. Thank you. Mall crawl and playing the field came out for y'all. It's cool with whatever. There's like the really chill situation. I almost feel like it's not even like it's a real chill situation. I keep picturing somebody going like in a really like, I really do not care how this situation ends up kind of way. So whether it's in this little debacle here, or if it's just simply just being in a space where you don't really care to give something too much energy in a negative sense, and that can only be for a few of you. Like, it's almost like you really are just protecting your energy. You do not care. But otherwise, we're talking about living in the present, being gracious, abundant mindset, high frequency, positivity, attracting what you want. Remember, law of attraction, being chill, trusting the process, making decisions. Like, you're in a very chill energy when it comes to your relationship. And I do feel the need to tell you to stay in gratitude. Maybe that's something you guys have been thinking about working on. Be grateful and gracious for all the wonderful things that are coming into your life, instead of worried about what's not it. And not that I even think that that's what you're doing, but I just think that that will benefit you the most in the month of November as far as your relationships goes. We got fun, loving, bubbly, manifesting, embracing the moment. Again, Aries being in the now. Yeah, so very present energy. For my single Aries, you may be playing the field, still meeting and dating other people, seeing each other, being a player, games being played. And the same with cool with whatever, casual to no commitment. So I feel like for some of you, it is kind of a playing the field, or you're dealing with someone who is playing the field. But I don't get a negative feeling from that. I think for some of you it might be, but I think for some of you it's just more so just waiting on what's for you and being happy with that. If you're in a relationship, you're grateful for your relationship and you're just happy to be there. Like, there's this very calm energy. You could be doing some shopping, on the hunt, retail therapy, meeting at the mall, pleasantly surprised, or a happy find. You may find someone there. You may run into somebody this month. No promises, but you may run into somebody this month. A friend, a lover, and you realize like, oh, okay, these are cool people. Just one card from Aries that are in relationships. What's going on with them? Yeah, everything is fine. Romance, infatuated, want you back, courting, a gentleman surprise, treating you well. Sorry, I just heard very clear. Don't say anything that you have to apologize for later. What Kanye say? Don't ever fix your lips like collagen to say something where you gonna end up apologizing. That's what you need to be doing. So, to your lover, for those in relationships, it's a great month. You probably are feeling great. You having that romance. Just make sure you're being careful about your words with your lover, okay? You might be a little offensive this month, okay? Okay, so clarity for my Aries. What does Aries need to know about their career and finances? What are they experiencing? It's time to release negativity. Yes. Ooh, that message just came so clear. Okay, the end of a tough cycle approaches. One more card. Thank you. Be bold and make the first move. What? Them telling Aries to be bold and make the first move? Y'all. Just very clearly, it's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. There's something that you are holding on to. There's a grudge that is being held on to, whether it's towards you or towards somebody else. It is blocking you career-wise. When one area is off in our life, the other is off in our life. Stop worrying about what's not there. Stop worrying about what's not working. Worry about what is. It's the best you can. That's easier said than done. But I really do feel a strong message to tell you that, because it's literally the only thing keeping you from getting where you're trying to go. Because I feel like every time you get a little bit of progress, you go down the hill. As soon as the smallest thing goes wrong, you go down the hill in mindset. So you may get up back the next day and work on it. But because it's not a consistent, like, high vibration, it takes you downhill. And the same with, maybe you're surrounded by negative people or people who don't necessarily support you career-wise. And I hate to make this all about people, but water signs, that is a thing. It could also be the grudge of not having. You know what I'm saying? Being like grumpy or grungeful when you do have to do the work for whatever it is you're working towards in your career and finances. So change the narrative from this is happening to me to I get to do X, and then see what that does for you. Because you're ending a cycle. Everything that you have done or been through is going to start to reap benefits really, really soon. Make sure you're ready to take those opportunities and you're not sitting there so worried about what didn't go right or mad about it. And also just releasing that control and kind of ending the cycle of working. Remember, I was talking about a cycle earlier. So you're kind of finding that balance, okay? Kind of releasing any negative cycles, or just realizing that a cycle is coming to a close and a new one is finna begin. For someone very specific, there's something going on in your personal life that you almost intuitively know that if you were to stop dealing with it, your life would get so much better. But you keep on dealing with it. And this is not a message, maybe for somebody very specific, but this is not a message for you to fly off the handle. This is a message for you to just really think some things over. If something's bothering you on a consistent basis, and you just know, like, I don't have to deal with this. Why am I doing? Yeah, you probably should stop dealing with it, okay? And then make sure you put your actions in place, okay? I think just go after what you want in a very controlled manner this month, Aries. It's lit, okay? It's lit. So clarity. What should Aries focus on in November 2021? What should Aries focus on? Yes, boundaries. I could fall asleep. Give me 2 more. And she's sitting there looking all powerful. Look at that. And look at that cycle, that figure 8. Ooh. Clarity. 8 may be a big number for you guys. Clarity. Clarity for Aries. What does Aries need to know about November 2021? Anything else? Spirit, like I said, what I said. Also trust. I did see that. And home. Letting go of the need to control every little thing, every little aspect. No, it's not even about letting go of control for you, Aries. It's about letting go of control of the timing. The way other people do things. When it's going to happen. Why aren't they help? Why this? Why that? Trying to just work. Work silently and quietly and move on. Also setting your boundaries at home. I'm going to say that. Like I said, there may be a family issue going on. Setting boundaries in your home. What are you going to deal with? What aren't you going to deal with? What relationships are draining you? What relationships aren't draining you? Is this family member talking smack? Stop dealing with it. Like, whatever the case may be. And again, like I said, you don't have to fly off the handles, but there's a way to just be like, hey, this is where I get off. So either you're going to get off the train with me or you know what I mean? Like I got to leave you where you at. So that's what has to, so maybe even cleaning up home, focusing on your home, making your home more of a home. And I do want to say one last thing, even having boundaries with yourself. How much are you giving out? How much energy are you giving to situations that no longer serve you? How much care are you putting into things that aren't putting care into you? Okay, my love? Thank you so much for watching this reading. If it resonated for you, please go ahead and like, share, comment, subscribe below, and follow me on IG for daily zodiac updates. I love you, and I hope you're having an amazing day. Bye!